Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the audio on this. I can't hear. I can't hear anything. Yeah, I can't hear anything. I'm gonna try to put headphones on. Oh.
Morning. My name is Tony Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Robstown Municipal Court. We're going to begin shortly. I'm just waiting to see who else is going to show up to the Zoom. For those of you on your phones, a lot of times you can only see the person that's speaking, but know this, there are other people in the room. So I ask that you mute your device until it is your turn to speak. As a matter of fact, I can mute y'all from my device. If you haven't muted, I just muted somebody right now. So we will begin shortly. It's 10:03 right now. I'm probably going to give them about another 5 minutes to see who shows up because I don't want to have to say what I have to say twice. So I ask that you please wait patiently and we will begin here shortly. Okay, once again, good morning. My name is Judge Tony Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Robstown Municipal Court. Today's date is July 15th, 2022. The time is approximately 10:09 a.m. and we are on the record. I want to thank you folks for being here today. 16 cases were summoned to be here today. So far, I have 6 people that have showed up. So I want to thank y'all for showing up because that tells me that you take this matter seriously. Everything being done here today is being conducted via Zoom and is being broadcast live on the court's YouTube channel. We are also recording these proceedings in the courtroom as this is a court of record. Today's proceedings consist of 2 dockets, the first being the arraignment docket, or what's called the initial appearance docket. That means you're here for the first time to answer to your violations. The second part of the docket is the show cause docket. That means you've already entered in a plea of guilty or no contest. You were assessed a fine and court cost and maybe some other things that you had to do, and you are now here before the court because those things weren't done. So that will be the second part of the docket. With regards to the arraignments, there's some things that I need to let you know. The cases that are in this court are Class C misdemeanors. There is no chance of jail time in these cases. The fine usually does not exceed $500. You have the right to have a jury determine your guilt or innocence. You can waive your right to a trial by jury, and you can have a trial before the court, which is me. You have the right to have an attorney represent you. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will not be appointed to you because there is no chance of jail time in these cases. But an attorney could help you understand the law, can help you understand procedure, and can help you make decisions regarding your case. If you choose to go forward without a lawyer, I have no choice but to hold you to the same standards as if you were an attorney. You also have the Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't have to testify in your case against yourself. It's the state's burden to prove their case against you beyond a reasonable doubt. As you sit there today, you are innocent until proven guilty. It's the state's burden to prove each and every element of the alleged violation or the alleged crime against you. So I just want to make that clear. Any questions before I go any further? Okay, some additional things I need to let you know. There are alternative means to meeting your financial obligations. If you enter a plea of guilty or no contest, and I order a fine and court cost, and you are unable to pay that fine and court cost, there are other ways to meet that obligation. There is an application that you can request from the court. You fill it out, then we will set up a hearing where we will make a determination. And if you are qualified, I can place you on an extended payment plan. I can put you on community service, or I can do a combination of those things. In certain circumstances, I'm even allowed to waive the fine and court cost if the court finds that it is warranted. There are consequences beyond this courtroom on certain charges. For instance, driving without insurance not only can result in fines and court costs out of this courtroom, but could result in surcharges from the state of Texas. If you have a question whether your particular charge may fall into one of these categories, I strongly suggest you consult an attorney. If you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest and a finding of guilt and a final conviction could affect your status in the United States. So before entering a plea of guilty or no contest, I would strongly recommend that you consult an attorney. That being said, let me kind of let you know what the process is going to be here. Here in a minute, I'm going to call the arraignment docket. I'll call the first case. And I'll have that individual raise their right hand, and then I'm going to swear you in. After I swear you in, I'm going to let you know what you're being charged with, and then I'm going to ask you, how do you plead? You're going to have 3 choices. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. A plea of guilty and a plea of no contest are essentially the same thing in that I will find you guilty. The difference is that when you plead no contest, what you're telling the court is that you're not contesting the matter. You're not saying you did it. You're not saying you didn't do it. You're just not contesting it. But what you're also telling the court is that there is enough evidence before the court at this time to substantiate a finding of guilt. If you plead not guilty, your case will then be set up for what's called a pretrial. At that pretrial, a prosecutor representing the state of Texas will be present. The prosecutor in this court is named Mr. Epi Sassi. At the pretrial, you will have an opportunity to speak to the prosecutor if you so choose. A lot of times people come to today's proceeding wanting to talk to the judge, tell the judge their side of the story, tell the judge why they feel they have a particular defense, why they feel they have a particular excuse. And although I would love to talk to you and hear you out, I'm not allowed to by law. The only time I can hear the facts of a case are at the trial of the case, or after you've pled guilty or no contest. You can tell me whatever you want for me to consider before I issue punishment, okay? But at pretrial, the prosecutor's the one bringing the case on behalf of the state of Texas. So he has the ability to do a number of things, including recommending a plea bargain agreement. He has the ability to recommend that the case be dismissed. So at the pretrial, that is where you have a good opportunity to try to get your case resolved. If you are unable to resolve your case at that time, then your case will be set for trial, okay? And you're gonna have a choice if you plead not guilty, whether you want a trial before the court, which would be me, the judge, or a trial before a jury of 6 of your peers, okay? That's gonna be your choice. So that's kind of what's gonna happen here in a nutshell. For those of you that are here on the show cause docket, basically I'll call your case, I'll swear you in, and then we're gonna talk about what you haven't done. So any questions before I get started? Okay, that being said, I'm gonna call the first case. Court calls cause number 2204-000939 and 2204-000940, State of Texas versus Julio Cesar Davila. Julio Cesar Davila. Let the record reflect that the court called Mr. Davila's name on the Zoom hearing and that he did not answer. Court calls cause number 2206-001901, State of Texas versus Sierra Nicole Salazar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Salazar, please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You are Sierra Salazar?
Yes.
Ms. Salazar, you are charged with the violation of disregarding a stop sign resulting in a car accident alleged to have occurred on or about June 19, 2022 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
As to the charge of disregarding a stop sign on or about June 19, 2022 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
The court will accept your plea of guilty. Ms. Salazar, you had insurance, correct, at the time of the accident?
Yes, sir.
Do you know if your insurance is already has already paid for the damages to the other vehicle?
I believe they did. I had got a call like last week. I
Okay.
believe they have, but I can go, I can check again.
But they are involved, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Ms. Salazar, when's the last time you received a citation?
Like before this?
Yes.
I've never had one.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Salazar, I'm going to place you on what's called deferred disposition. Deferred disposition is a type of probation. You don't have to report to a probation officer, but if you do what I ask you to do and you pay what I ask you to pay, the case will get dismissed at the end of the period. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to place you on 90 days deferred disposition. It's going to be a fine of $168 and court costs of $150 for a total of $318. When can you pay that, Ms. Salazar?
I can try to pay it within like the next 3 days.
Okay, so if I
Is that
give you,
okay?
if I give you to July 22nd, that'll be next Friday. Can you have it paid?
Yes, I can have it by then.
And how old are you, Ms. Salazar?
I'm 19.
Okay, Ms. Salazar, you're also going to have to do a driving safety course.
Okay.
The law requires anyone under 25 who gets deferred disposition has to do a driving safety course, okay?
Okay.
That course needs to be completed within the 90-day period. The sooner you do it, the better, okay? They're going to give you a certificate. Once you get that certificate, you need to turn it into the municipal court.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Can I have a phone number for you, Ms. Salazar?
Yes. 361-946-0834.
And you're still at the address on Illinois Street?
No, I'm on my own now, so it's gonna be 640 US 77, and then it's apartment 1621.
That's in Robstown?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Salazar, I need you to come by the Robstown Municipal Court anytime after 1 o'clock today. So you can sign off on your plea paperwork, okay?
Okay, I will.
Now that's important because everything that was done here today, if you don't come sign off on that, then it's going to be as if you didn't show up, okay? And a warrant will go out, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Salazar, any questions before I let you go?
No, that's it. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
thank you, Ms. Salazar.
Thank you. I leave the group now?
I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss you. Yes, ma'am. Court calls cause number 220-600-1940, State of Texas versus Rebecca Obregon. Rebecca Obregon. Let the record reflect that I called out Ms. Obregon's name on the Zoom and that she did not appear. Okay, that is all the files I believe I have on the arraignment docket. Is there anybody else here for the first time to answer to their violation?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Can I have your name?
Luis Ramirez.
Okay, Mr. Ramirez. No, Mr. Ramirez, you're here on a show cause docket. Hold on. Yeah, you're here on a show cause docket. You already answered to your violations. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah, Yeah, it was that I didn't meet my I didn't do my course.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm gonna call your case here in a little bit. I'm about to start
Okay.
that docket, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, anybody else? Anybody else here for the first time that have not entered in a plea yet? Okay. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and call the show cause docket. Court calls cause number 21110002727, State of Texas versus Kimberly Reyes. Kimberly Reyes. Let the record reflect that Ms. Reyes did not appear. Court calls cause number 211-200-3685 and 211-200-3686, State of Texas versus Derica Luna. Derica Luna. Let the record reflect that Ms. Luna's name was called out and she did not appear. Court calls 200-200-0720 and 200-600-182, State of Texas versus Armando Sanchez III. Armando Sanchez III. Let the record reflect that Mr. Sanchez's name was called out 3 times and he did not appear. Court calls cause number 220300389, State of Texas versus Luis Ramirez.
Yes.
Mr. Ramirez, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are Luis Ramirez?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ramirez. You are here regarding a citation for failure to control speed. And you were ordered to pay a fine of $195.90 and court cost of $134. We allowed you the driving safety course, so it looks like you paid the $144. Looks like we're missing the certificate and your driving record, Mr. Ramirez.
Yes, that's what I was planned to do, but then on the 5/29, how I'm not working. I'm doing my self-employed. I go and pick up junk, and I bought a tractor to sell it for more. And in that, someone coming on the road hit me from behind, and he messed up the rear end of my truck and totaled my trailer. And to right now, I had a lawyer working on it and everything, and then they told me that that individual doesn't have insurance, and I'm stuck with my trailer messed up and my truck messed up, and like that's the only thing. I had to move around, and I had my mom taking me here. That way, I went to chiropractor for a little bit, and I'm like looking to try to get another lawyer to try to get them to pay my stuff because, and I believe we saw one pass right here by in front of my house. So I'm
Okay,
like,
Mr. Ramirez,
it's like,
I get what's going on with that, but this is regarding your certificate. You can do that online.
yeah, I was gonna do it online, and right there, I was, because how I'm not working, I'm doing self-employed. I'm working for myself. I pick up junk and I take it to the salvage yard, and I was making some funds so I can, because I already signed up and I had to pay the $60 and everything, but how I was making funds, and right there when that guy hit me, that like threw me off.
Okay,
That
so
really, that threw me
tell
off, and
me,
I couldn't fulfill my agreement.
okay, so tell me what you want to do.
Well, if anything, I was gonna like to have an extension to try to continue and finish that, or
Okay,
because
how much time do you need?
probably like maybe another month, maybe.
So
'Cause
30 days?
Yeah, hopefully I can do it this next 30 days, because I gotta do my water bill and my light bill's coming up, so I can do those and I can fit that in, I guess. But it's just like with this accident, I have like a hernia or something on my stomach.
Okay,
And that's what's
I'm gonna give
causing
you
me.
till the 15th day of August. Okay,
Okay.
so know this, like the most I can keep you on deferred or actually this was on the driving safety course program.
Yeah.
Like I can't go beyond 90 days on this one. Your 90 days were up.
Yeah.
I gotta see what I'm gonna do with this, Mr. Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez, is your phone number 361-300-5073?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish the docket because I don't want to keep these folks waiting. And then I'm gonna call you here when I'm done, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. All right, thank you.
Court calls number 2202-000-109, State of Texas versus Isaiah Garcia. Isaiah Garcia. Let the record reflect Mr. Garcia did not show up. Cause number 2202-000-170, State of Texas versus Enrique Bernal. Enrique Bernal. Let the record reflect that Mr. Bernal did not show up. Cause number 1608-004419, 1608-004420, 211-200-3135, State of Texas versus Mario Limon. Mario Limon. Let the record reflect that Mr. Limon did not appear. Court calls cause number 190-200-1177, 160-700-3944, State of Texas versus Stephanie Hernandez. Stephanie Hernandez, let the record reflect that Ms. Hernandez did not appear. Court calls cause number 200-400-1185, State of Texas versus Ruth Sosa. Ruth
Right here.
Sosa. Ms. Sosa, can you please raise your right hand?
Here it is.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you are Ruth Sosa?
Correct.
Ms. Sosa, you are here on a show cause regarding, let's see here. A violation promised to appear where there was a fine of $105 and fees of $184 for a total of $289.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes, all this happened right during the pandemic. Like at the beginning of 2020. I believe it was like January of 2020 that I got pulled over for speeding.
yeah, but I issued the order. Let me see. Here,
And then I got a call, I think in May, asking if I could do payment plans. I think it was in May.
yeah, it looks like you had into July 25th, 2022. I placed you on deferred disposition. I can extend you, okay?
Okay.
How much time do you need, Ms. Sosa?
I would say another month and a half, maybe. It's because I'm not working. So with the husband only working and the inflation going on, it's been a little bit tough. But I think within another month and a half, the kids go back to school, I get them out of the way first, and then I can work on this.
I can give you till August 13th, okay?
August
That's
13th.
that's 60 days. Know this, Ms. Sosa, like the most I can place you on deferred disposition is for 180 days, okay?
Okay.
That's up on October 21st. I never go that long because I want you to have a cushion, but you need to have this paid by the 13th. That way, you know, once you pay this off, the case gets dismissed,
Okay.
okay?
Sounds good.
I need you to come by the municipal court at some point today after 1 o'clock.
I don't live locally. I'm sorry. I live in McAllen.
Okay, then I need you to call the municipal court today after 1 o'clock, and they'll talk to you about getting this extension over to you. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and excuse you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. I got people on here. Yeah, this lady's on call. Let me see here.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now we got it. Okay.
Over here, you can talk
Wait.
over here.
Yeah, you can hang up. You can hang up the
Okay.
phone.
All right. Okay, yes, sir. We were here when, yes, Your Honor. Yes, we were here when you called out my name after the young lady, the first young lady.
Okay.
The
hold
cause
on.
number in 19.
Hold on real quick. I got you. This Obregon?
Yes.
Okay. Court recalls cause number 2206-001940, State of Texas versus Rebecca Obregon. Ms. Obregon, can you please raise your right hand? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Ms. Obregon, you are charged with a city ordinance violation. Where you are accused of violating Robstown City Ordinance Section 6.07.072, collection of heavy brush when you fail to remove it and left mattress and furniture out front, alleged to have occurred on June 23rd, 2022 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
Yes, I was aware that the tenant, yes, put out this debris.
Okay, and do you understand it? You understand what the charge is, right now?
Yeah.
Okay, as to the charge of violating City Ordinance Section 6.07.072, the Robstown Code of City Ordinances, alleged to have occurred on June 23rd, 2022 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. As to that charge, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. The court will accept your plea of not guilty. Ms. Obregon, if you have to have a trial on this, do you want to have a trial before the court or a trial before the jury?
Court. Court.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Obregon. So what's going to happen next is do y'all live in Robstown?
No, we live in Corpus.
Okay. Then I'll give you till Monday because I know today's at some point between now and Monday, if you can come by the Robstown Municipal Court so you can sign off on your plea of not guilty. And then what's going to happen next, Ms. Obregon, you will receive a notice in the mail of a pretrial, like I was explaining earlier, of a pretrial notice where the prosecutor will be present and you'll be able to speak to him. And if you have anything you want to tell him regarding any defenses that you may have, he'll be more than happy to listen to you. Like I said, he has the ability to dismiss the case if he believes that it's warranted. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can I have a good phone number for you, Ms. Obregon?
361-443-6408.
And can I have your mailing address, please?
1194 Florida Avenue, Corpus Christi, Texas, 78404.
Okay, Ms. Obregon. If you can please, and you know what? Actually, I think you can, if you call the municipal court and if do you have access to email?
Yes.
Okay, I think there's a way where you can actually email your plea so you don't have to come all the way over here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if you call the municipal court, they'll tell you how to do that, okay?
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss you. Do you have any questions?
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, no, thank you.
Okay,
Your
y'all
Honor.
have a good day. Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh,
Bye-bye.
yeah.
Mr. Anguiano, if you can unmute and get your screen going. For cause numbers 210-900-2361, 210-900-2358, and 210-900-2360, State of Texas versus Orlando Anguiano Jr. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you are Orlando Anguiano
Yes, sir.
Jr.? Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Anguiano, you were placed on deferred disposition back in October of 2021. And it looks like you haven't paid any of the fines and court costs.
Well, what I was trying to do was community service, if I could.
Okay, well, that's not what you asked me for back then. And now your 180 days are up to be able to keep you on deferred disposition. Let me see what I can figure out for you, Mr. Anguiano. What's a good phone number for you?
361-259-2244.
And what's a good address for you?
4533 West Granado Circle Drive.
What's the zip code?
78380.
Okay, Mr. Anguiano, let me see what I can figure out here for you. You'll be getting a call back from me, okay?
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
The time is 10:47 a.m. and I'm gonna stay on Zoom because we're gonna start here at 11 o'clock again. We'll go off the record till 11.
Just. Okay, she can see us, all right?
I think so. Usually it shows you where, like, show your.
Okay, let me see. Okay, that's right.
Okay, good morning. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm gonna let you get it situated there. Okay. All right, today's date is Friday, July 15th. We are back on the record. The time is approximately 11:18 a.m. Court calls cause number 2207 001970, 2207 001971, and 2207 1972, State of Texas versus Daisy Lynn Peña. Ms. Peña, can you hear me?
Yes,
Ms. Peña, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay, hold on real quick.
Mhm.
Wait for you. Show your face.
Ms. Peña?
Yes,
Sure.
Okay, so there is a parent obligation form that has to be signed by your legal guardian. Who's your legal guardian?
my grandmother.
Okay, that's who you showed me a little while ago?
Yes.
Okay, so what's gonna happen here, let me have a phone number for you, Daisy.
Okay. Do you want my phone number or my grandmother's, Your Honor?
Give me both, please.
Okay. My number is 361-687-4649, and my grandmother's is 361-904-5508.
Okay, I'm gonna have my clerk call y'all here in a minute. That form needs to be signed before I can hear your case, okay? So she'll talk to y'all and coordinate how to get that document signed, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you off the Zoom. I'm gonna note that you did appear, but that we have to get this first and then she'll reset you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Time is 11:21 a.m. and we are off the record.